So here's a non-story that I missed while I was out of the office. Apparently, due to the government shutdown, Trump paid out of pocket for a giant spread of fast food.
Now, what's your favorite thing here?
I like it all. I like it all. It's all good stuff. Great American food. And it'll be very interesting to see at the end of this evening how many are left.
Do you prefer McDonald's or Wendy's?
I like them all.
That's a tough question.
If it's American, I like it. It's all American stuff. But it's good stuff. And we have the national champion team, as you know, Clemson Tigers. And they had a fantastic game against Alabama. And they're all here. They're right outside the room. And I think we're going to let you see them. But I'll bet you as much food as we have. We have pizzas. We have 300 hamburgers. Many French fries. All of our favorite foods. I want to see what's here when we leave, because I don't think it's going to be much. The reason we did this is because of the shutdown.
When this year's National College Football Champions showed up to the White House for the winner's dinner, they were met with Big Macs, fries, and pizzas. Now, maybe to those kids who worked their asses off to become the champs, they expected something that wasn't just fast food. Or maybe they've been on strict diets and training for so long that a plate of fast food will really hit the spot. I don't know. But I know who did get pissed off. The media. Just so we're clear, guys, this is why the people hate the media. Trump stoking the fires with constant calls of fake news doesn't help, of course. But your reaction to this photo shows you to be the upper-class twats that you claim to hate. The idea that cheap food could ever possibly mix with expensive dishware is a real affront to you, isn't it? None of these articles would ever dare say it, but you can feel the subtext. How dare Trump denigrate the presidency and the White House with something as low class as fast food? The problem is, and this is something that the fat cats in the media don't understand, is that poor people don't actually eat fast food all that regularly. It's just too expensive for them, believe it or not. It's like the weekly treat they'll pick up on Friday night after a shitty work week or something. Fast food is the poor man's version of dressing up and going out to a nice restaurant every once in a while. That's why, while you see this picture as a grave offense, the average working Joe sees it as a good fucking time. They see it as an indulgence, as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I know that you would see lobster or caviar or oysters or whatever the fuck rich people eat as indulgence, but that stuff is so far out of the realm of possibility for America's working poor that they just wouldn't viscerally get it. But a platter of Big Macs? They get that. And this isn't about the football champions, and it's not even about the media. It's about Trump appealing to Trump's base. Tell a member of the working poor that Trump brought in, say, 300 lobsters, and they'll get it. But tell them that Trump brought in 300 Big Macs, and they'll really get it. I think on some level the media does understand this, which is why they fell back on nitpicking the whole enterprise to death. Supreme Leader Donald Trump lies about volume of fast food hamburgers. President Trump claims Clemson ate over 1,000 burgers at the White House. President Trump's extravagant $3,000 300 sandwich celebration. Man, does it even matter that much? The only reason this is even worth talking about is because how you guys constantly self-destruct over every single one of Trump's actions. Like, keep in mind, this video isn't about Trump buying fast food for the dinner. It's about how everybody inexplicably lost their mind over Trump buying fast food for the dinner. But here's the most important part. Remember, this happened due to the government shutdown. As stated in the BBC article, an estimated 800,000 public sector workers, including White House resident staff, have been on mandatory leave or working without pay for a record 24 days. President Trump is refusing to approve a federal budget unless it includes funds for a wall along the Mexican border, but Democrats have rejected his request for $5.7 billion. This is something that frankly everybody should have seen coming. Around this time last year, Trump tweeted that it would be the last time he approved a budget without funds for the wall. Maybe establishment politicians are somehow still shocked that Trump actually sticks to his guns? He's been doing it since before he got elected. Maybe they should have figured it out by now. I still maintain that the Democrats can use this opportunity to strike a deal. Give Trump the wall in exchange for Obamacare or something. But instead, they'd rather throw temper tantrums and be obstructionists. And this is where that's led us. Best part is, though, Nancy Pelosi's trip got yanked out from under her due to the party's unwillingness to hammer out an agreement. Due to the shutdown, I am sorry to inform you that your trip to Brussels, Egypt, and Afghanistan has been postponed. We will reschedule this 7-day excursion when the shutdown is over. in light of the 800,000 great American workers not receiving pay. I'm sure you would agree that postponing this public relations event is totally appropriate. I also feel that, during this period, it would be better if you were in Washington negotiating with me and joining the strong border security movement to end the shutdown. Obviously, if you would like to make your journey by flying commercial, that would certainly be your prerogative. I look forward to seeing you soon, and even more forward to watching our open and dangerous southern border finally receive the attention, funding, and security it so desperately deserves. Translation: you don't get to jet set on the taxpayer's dime until you actually start doing your job and work out an agreement with the rest of us. Get fucked.